it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
I'ma make you mine tonight, pulling your hair, baby. I feel you breathing on me, on you. You know that I'm a selfish lover. When it's mine, I want it. One track mind for it, for you. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need, baby. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Party's never over for me. My favorite Toy Story. Bo Peep is chasing me. Woody, let me be a fantasy. Swiss Army King, they call me. Come find the you love me before I go. Please love me. Oh, I don't think I can let you go. Say you love me before I go. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, babe. Tell me about your dreams, tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, baby. Tell me about your dreams, tell me everything, yeah. Do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
If only you could see me now. If only you could tell me why you disappeared, you made me cry. So don't come back. Oh, you never took the time to say. You didn't think you should explain. Like I don't care, you're kidding me. Don't do that. Oh, I don't tell anybody, no. That I'm feeling so miserable. All my friends tell me to be strong. If they're right, why does it feel so wrong? Just because you hurt doesn't mean my heart don't want you. Footprints in the dirt, following your every move. I tried to be the best for you. When you broke my heart in two. Oh, saying you didn't know, but I know you do. It's a fact. Oh, I don't tell anybody, no. That I'm feeling so miserable. All my friends tell me to be strong. If they're right, why does it feel so wrong? Just because you hurt doesn't mean my heart don't want you. Footprints in the dirt, following your every move. Just because you hurt doesn't mean my heart don't want you. Footprints in the dirt, following your every move, even though it hurts. Hey baby, do you believe me when I say I miss you so? It seems like your mind is elsewhere. Whenever we're on the phone, always on the go. Like you got a place to be, never on your own. Something you're not telling me, yeah. I believe it's true. You're all for someone new. I've never felt this stupid, thinking I'm enough for you. Tell me, is she cute? Is she my substitute? I've never felt so certain that I've had enough for you. Hey cheetah, do you feel better now that you've broken my trust? Oh, boy, do you even remember that love is more than just lust? Always on the go, like you got a place to be, never on your own.
In this moment,
Yes.
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
No.
It's not hard to fool me,
No.
'cause I'm addicted to the good life.
Yes.
Yeah, lead the way.
What's going on? What's going on? We're back. Shout out CIA. Confident, intelligent, and assertive men out there. One love to the FBI. The feminine, beautiful, inspirational lady. What's good, hood? Get them up. Get them up. In the chat room. Age. City. Gender. Big Shirley. Come on. Shout out to all the sexy women in the house. Shout out to all my brothers. How we doing? Godfather. The Godfather of style. Shout out to Charles Faulkner. Godfather of style and profile. That was kind of a good nickname, Mr. Faulkner. And it's stuck. Bubbly, but we are back. Shout out to the CIA, confident, intelligent, assertive men. Let's see if we can get these cameras back the way they need to be. That's the main camera. Okay, take that away. Let's see if we can get the close-up. No, that's not the main camera. That's the close-up camera. That's the main camera. So let's see what's going on with the main camera. Hopefully that's back. Oh, no, the main camera doesn't seem to want to act right. So let's see. Side shoot. Close. Main. Oh my. Come on, Cam 2. Always something. If it ain't one thing, it's another. There we go. All right. Ta-da! We are back. Back in the lab. Welcome back to everybody. For those who don't know, my name is Kevin Samuels. I'm a professional image consultant. My job is to make sure you look good, smell great, and are the best version of yourself each and every day. Back in the studio. Oh, you like the new glasses? Glad. One of the things of getting back, I was able to grab my new eyewear. This pair is called the Fellini. It's a marine, kind of navy blue. Probably kind of hard to see. Let's see if we can amp the lights up a little bit. Amp the lights up a little bit. There we go. That color is called marine. But it's going to be a little dark in here for that. So let's see. I love when you get your new glasses back. Love these. Oh, if you're feeling kind of rock and roll, get your little Chrome Hearts action. You know, cool stuff on the side. But you know what? I haven't worn these in a while. Let's try these tonight. These are called the Hemmings. You guys have seen these before. The from the Last Frontier collection. This one is called the Falcon, and that's of course the Laramie, the popular one I wore down at the No Jumper. Anyway, let's get to it. Yeah, because we bougie like that over here. But we're going to talk about bouginess and how some folks don't seem to understand the three different kinds of masculinity: refined, rakish, and roguish. We seem to get it real twisted, especially in the black community. We think that the only thing in the black community that's masculine is rogue. And we don't understand that the refined personality and the rake have been there before the glorification of all this hip hop and street shit. Street dudes think they own masculinity. Get in the ring with somebody and see if you own it. Why do I say that? Well, back in the day, to be a proper gentleman, you had to have a formal education, a classical education, a martial education, and some sort of artillery. So meaning you had to actually learn your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, but you also had to learn your Dickens, your Aristotle, your Socrates, your Shakespeare. Then you also had to learn how to defend yourself with your hands. Boxing was the chosen profession for a lot of guys, but you had to learn how to take care of yourself, pugilism. And that's back before, the modern rules, where guys would actually get in there bare knuckle. And then after that, you had to learn some sort of weapon, sword, rapier, some sort of bladed weapon, some sort of projectile weapon. And then if you want to take it to the next level, the ability to shoot. And then they put on their tuxedos or their after 5 wear and go sit around and do dinner. These guys were the masculine men. They ran the world. While the rogues were running around the nether regions. How about that way? Why is this important? Because especially in Black America, we seem to limit people. Seem to think if you only fit, if you ain't street, if you ain't hood, you ain't real. That's a limited mindset. And it usually comes from a person who can only be one thing. Don't get mad at people who can be more than one thing because you're limited. Because you're limited doesn't make it my problem or anybody else's problem. Seriously. So when we do all this fighting over this block, this corner, that corner, you trying to worry about owning a block while somebody else owns the city. As far as I'm concerned,
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope.
Why does this have import? Because we have this conversation about alpha males, alpha. And to be an alpha male means you're a leader of men. There's no such thing as an alpha janitor. There's a shit talking janitor. Oh, but before I go there, I'm sorry. I forgot my refined, sophisticated, bougie manners. Fragrance of the evening. One of the best rose oud fragrances on the planet. Every time I wear this fragrance from Roja Dove, people stop me. This is probably the best rose oud fragrance ever. United Arab Emirates. Hands down. It's, as far as a rose oud combination, not one fragrance in my collection gets more unsolicited conversation than this. Fragrance of the evening, Roja Dove, United Arab Emirates. Candle of the evening, Laurier 62. For all the people who said I'm drinking enough water, there we go. And of course, Red Bull on deck. All right, let's get into it. There's a lot being made about alpha this, alpha that, alpha. You got to be an alpha male, and you got to be only this kind of man and that kind of man. Alpha males are leaders. Leaders of men. Now, sadly, so many guys want to put themselves in this category, which you can understand why, because who wouldn't want to be the highest ranking male as possible? Just like this high value man thing. So many men get upset about the notion of high value men. Well, high value men ain't got nothing to do with money. Of course it does. These things have existed long before you or I, but I'm not gonna so much talk about alpha, because that has a different context. We're going to talk about high value. And for a refresher, here are the 6 basic components of high value men that are pretty much universal. In the top 10% of earners, so that's $120,000 annual or more. For simple math, in the top 10% of earners, okay? Needing to have done that for 3 to 5 years. 3 years, you're in striking distance. 5 years, it just shows a level of consistency. You can start your life off no shoes in red dirt, Oklahoma, and make yourself a high value man. You can do it inside of 5 years. It's one of the things that makes this country great. A man can decide to be whatever he wants to. And one of the biggest problems is people will try to tell you that you aren't what you are because you've made the decision to be better. Next, high value men recognize him as a peer. So they either see your existing peer or you have the potential to be a peer. This is why a lot of men who are in process tend to get a lot of mentors. Get a lot of high value male mentors. Now we got to keep the likes up over 50%, guys. If we don't have the likes up, because we should have over 7,500 likes, guys. If we don't get the likes up, I'm gonna start bombing you guys with sounds. Get the likes up over 7,500, or we're gonna get bombed with sounds. You got 30 seconds to get the likes up. All right, but here are the parts about high value that I dig. You got a network of high value men and others. You can't just have a network of high value men. You got to have other people. And it's a visibility that goes along with being high value. You know, if you're high value and not visible, how do people know if you're valuable or not? That's why I say it's like LinkedIn level. Saying you're the VP of Mergers and Acquisitions or Goldman Sachs is different than saying I'm an entrepreneur. And 6, utility. You must be useful to others and the group. Now, there are people who will put a moral component on it, a religious component on it, all other kind of things, and that's up to you. Your mileage may vary, but these are the basic principles. And you can lose high value status. You can be excommunicated out of the fraternity if you are shown to be a reckless man, lacking discipline. Shout out to Minister Jap. Lacking sexual discipline can get you booted out of this group because you're bad for the brand of high value. Or if you're being shown to move in a reckless or undisciplined way. One thing that these men heavily know is their value is tied to a reasonable public perception. It matters how you move. And I automatically say, I don't just throw athletes, entertainers, and musicians into this category because their money comes differently and their environment is different. High value has much more to do with men who were self-made in the sense that they had to take a skill or a trade, become competent in the market. That's not discounting these people, it's just different. That's why a lot of times people get these things confused, thinking just because you have millions of dollars that makes you high value. No, it doesn't. You can be a high value simp. You can be a high value. You can be a wealthy or rich or well a lot of money simp, but that don't make you high value. Simps aren't valuable. Well, not to men. They're valuable to women. More on that later. And also, when you know your value, you don't sell it for less. Tell me the next time you hear Rolls Royce having a sale. They don't, because they know their value. They won't, 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 because they know their val And when you know your value, you don't lower your value. You would rather have nothing. Rolls-Royce would rather not sell a car rather than have a 50% off sale. And why is this important? Because you don't become a high value backup man to anything. Because what's the point of being a high value man if you made yourself a man up here, then all of a sudden you start moving in a backup man way, a lower value man way? You confuse the marketplace. That's why when you see, I'm going to use this example because we all know it. When you see famous actors or musicians or athletes with all this money and all this access who turn around and do stupid, simpish things for women, Instagram this or that, people are like, well, why would a man who's such high value become a backup man or choose this woman that's already, you see the confusion? That's why if you're a high value man, you have to stay in a high value status. It is something you reapply for every freaking year. Why is this important? Because most people consider high value men and alpha males the same thing. They are not necessarily the same thing. Why? Alpha male, by definition, is a minority, a leader. The top 10% of men are not all alpha males. Someone has to lead. And I don't want to get into the breakdown of, the animal kingdom versus this versus that, but we're going to take the colloquial example. Most people assume that a high value man has alpha male possibilities, and that's what we're going to talk about. But then you have this term floating around the same. Alpha female. Alpha female. How many times have you heard I'm an alpha woman? I'm an alpha female. I'm an alpha female. The screen is frozen. What's going on with the camera, man? What's going on with the camera here? Alpha female. How many times have you heard this term alpha female, alpha female, alpha female? There is no such thing as an alpha female. But that's a modern creation. Hold on, I want my cameras. Just a second. We'll just have to figure it out. Build it while we fly it. Alpha female, alpha female, alpha female. How many times have we heard this thing, alpha female, alpha female? Alpha female is a modern concept. A modern concept. An alpha female is purported to be a leader amongst women. So they say. That camera still works. We're going to have to use this camera. All right. So an alpha female. Many times today, women talk about being an alpha female. That means she's an attorney, doctor. You got your PhD.
I'm a PhD.
You're earning high five figures, low six figures. College educated, blah, 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 blah. Many women today associate their socioeconomic status with them being alpha. And this is where the whole delusion of the modern power couple comes into play, with the notion of alpha female. Look, ladies, high value men don't want alpha females. I'm going to grant the term alpha female for tonight. And truly high value men don't want alpha females because they are already the leader. An alpha female is a woman who wants a high value man, and they generally want this whole notion of some sort of power couple. Not gonna work, ladies. not going to work. High value men do not want alpha females. Why is this troubling? Because so many women who are at the top of their profession, top of their craft, seem to be confused when they have to get a man who's not on their socioeconomic level. I'm going to use an example from music. Look at women who are multimillionaires in music, art, music, film, entertainment, and they are not married to A-list celebrities. Throw them out there. Look at the top women in rap, and they're not married to the top men in rap. Why is this surprising to women? This is surprising to a lot of women, especially modern women, because they've been told that, hey, you can just get out here and go get your degree, get your stuff together, and then when it's time, you can actually go pull a high value man off the tree. So a lot of women get confused. Why do they get confused? They get confused when they go into the local chamber of commerce meeting, or they go somewhere and the very men who are the movers and shakers don't want nothing to do with you. They may allow you into their circle to do business with you, but when these women leave, no one's saying, oh my God, she'd make a hell of a wife. They're like, Jesus Christ, she's a real ball breaker.
Flash.
Hear my womanly roar. Yeah! I'm here.
Nobody's really sitting back saying, man, can't wait till Barbara gets here at the party, want to hear her views. Guys are sitting around talking about guy stuff. And here she comes with her opinionated self, with her accomplished self, sitting there waiting to talk to the men, and wonder why the men, especially in corporate America, guys will allow this stuff because they have to. But alpha females are out of place. Wait till you see, I'm going to do the follow-up broadcast. Alpha females are out of place. They don't fit with the high-value men. High-value men don't have sex with alpha females because these women tend to be sexually aggressive. Because they tend to do things in the work world and lend it to their masculine. So they tend to tap into the sexual aggressive side. It's not uncommon. Think about Sex and the City and the Samantha character. She was a quintessential alpha female. She was insatiable. They talk like men. And even though they had
Vaginas are great.
Even though they had that, they were walking around talking about body counts and smoking cigars. This was big in the 90s. When Cigar Aficionado came out, they would have Demi Moore on the cover of Cigar Aficionado smoking a cigar with her hair slicked back. The movie Disclosure. And the thing is, they don't fit. Alpha females fit. I don't want to use that example. Alpha females don't fit with the men. They don't fit with the high value men. The men that they actually fit with, the average guys, because most high value women, most alpha females are average looking. It is rare to have an alpha female to be a adjustable 6 or higher. They're the minority. Most women become alpha females in an attempt to try to compete with FBI women. And they make the mistake of thinking their socioeconomic status will level the playing field. And then they're surprised when they go around the men on their level, and the men on their level don't want nothing to do with them because you don't fit them. Then here's what happens. They walk back over to the women.
I got things.
Should I say they waddle back over to the women? They waddle back over to the women and it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on? I don't know. I was over there talking to the guys, but no one wants to talk to me. And then they start talking to the women who are feminine, beautiful, inspirational, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. They start talking to the girlfriends, fiancés, wives of the high value men, and the alpha females don't fit there either. Thank you. Robin Gibbons and Boomerang. Robin Gibbons and Boomerang, quintessential alpha female. She fit nowhere. The only place she fit was in the bullpen or the secretarial pool talking shit about the dude she screwed the night before. And the women in the bullpen lived vicariously through her because they could never get up to her level of secretarial pool, but they didn't admire her. They admired her apparent control. Her Chanel and her Prada and her Gucci and her Saint Laurent and all these other things. They didn't know that that woman is empty. She's confused. She's become a man with a
vaginas are great.
And what happens? Companies take women like this and use them up. And then when they reach the danger zone, this is when men and women are competing to see who's going to make it to middle management, upper management, executive management. Men are not going to give those slots up. The women who have to compete in these areas forego family and kids and everything else. So that's when they start doing this. Don't get mad at me. That's when they start freezing their eggs and becoming...
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. Mm-hmm. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
So they're competing, climbing. And they're thinking, well, if I just make myself richer, if I move up, I get a better title, I get this, I get that, then I will be able to get that high value man that I want. Nope. Then what happens? They end up landing right here.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman!
They end up landing in no man's land, 36 to 60. Clock is running out, and they're sitting around trying to figure out what to do. You're freezing eggs, this, that. Then what do? They turn right back around to the women who turn their nose up when they were in college. The women who got married out of college, they thought was stupid for getting married so soon. You got married so soon? They go back to these women. Some of them may even turn around to their sister or cousin, and they try to run to femininity. They try to run to femininity at 36 to 40 years old, as if femininity is going to all of a sudden save you in your alpha female status. No, because it's a trick. It's not, because a lot of these women use femininity as just another business tactic. But men are onto the game. Alpha females fit nowhere. Well, I'll take that back. Scratch. Alpha females don't fit where they want to fit. They want to fit with the high value men, and they want to fit with the high value men, and they want their own high value men. I'm sorry. The only men, the men that alpha females tend to fit, what's your height, weight, dress size, how many kids you got, how much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself? If you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, fresh face out of the shower, no makeup, your natural hair, no fix-ups or whatever, where would you rank yourself? That's the man you qualify for. And that man often is average. It is very rare to find pretty beautiful or gorgeous alpha female. Most alpha females are 4s, 5s, and if you're lucky, 6s. And even for the ones who are 6s and adjustable 6, their attitude, their behavior and the way they communicate is almost completely masculine. These women are like women without a country. All right, folks, let me see what's going on here. I've been moving around a bit because trying to get these Cameras going. Let's see what we got going on. I want to start reading the super chat because I want to talk to some else. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. We are going to have to get no. We'll shut this show down. Let me see what's going on with the super chat and the donation. Let's see what's hit. We have almost 20,000 people in here. Let's see what we got going on here. Y'all tripping. Oh no. No. We're gonna have to hit that super chat. No, sir. Not 20,000 people in that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. And y'all gonna go find your wallet. We're gonna pass the collection plate. I work too damn hard. Nope, not gonna put on something like this. Not gonna teach. No. So here's what we do. You see that little dollar sign down at the corner? 20,000 of y'all. There's at least 500 of you who are here for the first time. First off, thank you for showing up. Hit the subscribe button. But for the people who come consistently and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And for the people who are here and you've never donated, make this the first time you decide to donate because I don't work for free. I do not work for free. So y'all can figure it out. But we're gonna have to figure this out. Because this is not okay. Alright, just a second. Been on the road for a minute, so we're having a little technical difficulty. So we'll fix that with this. Put this here. All right. Maybe fix that with this. Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that'll do it. All right. So we seem to be having a power issue here. Side shoot. Side. Yeah, there's a power issue. Main. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Power problem right here. So there we go. All right, so we're back. This camera. Camera 2, side shoot. Close up. Main. So here's what I'm gonna do. Can you guys hear me? Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 3. We're having a little system issue real quick. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna shut this down and I'm gonna restart. Just a second. Don't go anywhere, just a second. Because this is nuts. This shouldn't be having this kind of problem, but it is. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Just a second. Give me 30 seconds. Where is the squid? You can. Done. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. We are back, we are back, we are back. All right. insane in the membrane, in the brain. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Don't mind me, I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't really care. Cause I'ma get the fuck up out of fuck this shit, I'm out. We are back, we are back, we are back. Audio, microphone check, 1, 2. You can slow it down, but you can't stop the motherfucking CIA train, biatch. So, ladies, what's the problem? Alpha males, high value men. Alpha males and high value men are in the same category, but they're not the same thing. All right? High value females and alpha females are not the same thing. There is no such thing as an alpha female as far as I'm concerned. Alpha female is just a way for women who are unfeminine, who lack femininity, to try to even the playing field. That's what I see as far as alpha females. What the hell's going on? Is that frozen again? All right, that keeps freezing for some reason. Alpha female is just a way for women who are not feminine to try to freeze, even the playing field. Not gonna happen as far as I'm concerned. Alpha females don't exist. Alpha females don't exist. Alpha females don't exist. Alpha females do not exist. So that shot is just frozen for some reason. So we're gonna just get rid of that shot and close that camera off. And we're gonna go back to the close-up camera and finish the show out on close-up. If alpha females don't exist, then what's the problem? The problem is for women who think they're alpha. Why is that? Because you feel like you should be able to have a different value of man. Now, if this is new information, I'm sorry. And if you think that I'm full of shit, or if I don't know what I'm talking about, let's talk about it, because I'm curious to hear why you think, as a woman who calls herself an alpha female, who doesn't fit in with the high value men, they look at you as a colleague. But high value men do not look at so-called alpha females as anything other than a colleague and a possible sexual partner. They do not, not, look at you as a potential wife of their children, somebody that they want to carry on their legacy or heritage. No, because why? And here's the thing. If you don't know why, ask the question. And the notion that a high value man just wants a beautiful bobblehead too. I've heard this mentioned too, that all a woman has to do to be around a high value man is sit around and be inspirational. Don't use my words out of context. Inspirational does not mean walking through the house in lingerie, heels, and just giving sex on demand. Women who are inspirational work exceptionally hard. They anticipate their man's needs and feel it. They understand the battle plan. They understand the goal of the battle plan, and they execute on ways to get it done. They are really good at precognition. They can anticipate problems before they even happen. They are not inactive. They're not passive. They are active participants in the vision. They're active in a feminine way. So don't take my inspirational term and bastardize it for your lazy ass benefit. All right, well, this has already been problematic enough. Let's go ahead and get to the call-in portion of the show, because, hey, look at you. let's get to the call-in portion of the show because I really want to hear from the ladies. I really want to hear from the ladies on this one because apparently a lot of women really seem to be confused on the notion of this alpha female stuff not working. This alpha female stuff does not work. And I know it's going to bother many women who consider themselves to be alpha. Well, that's not my problem. It's not a man's problem either. The problem you have is you're out of alignment. Many women today are out of alignment. You're out of your position. This is why when you go around feminine women, you don't fit. Shout out to Courtney. That's why when you go around women like Courtney, you can't fit around women like her. You call women like her pick me. You call women like her. I've actually heard so-called alpha females call a woman like Courtney a beta female. What the French toast? There is no such thing as a beta female. That's a feminine woman. If you hear some jabroni ass woman calling a woman a beta female, you know she is as confused as a box of rocks. She don't have any idea what's going on. To call a woman a beta female just shows how low a lot of modern women have sank. Shout out to Dot. Dot, you realize a lot of people will call you a beta female? Now, and here's the thing. Just having a PhD does not make you automatically an alpha female. There are plenty of females with PhDs who are feminine as all outdoors. The choice to be feminine is something a woman reaffirms every day. Anyway, we're going to get to this. I need a slight break, and we're going to take the calls right now. Come on, Asia.
Yeah. Lune. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Yeah. Money work. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Ella de corazón, de corazón, yeah. Plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Money work. Money work. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Looney.
All right, let's see. Close up. Did we change the camera? Main. Oh, I get it. I see what's wrong. It's the cord. All right, so here's how this is going to work. Okay? It's going to be real simple. If you come on the interview, you're on with me. You got to be side by side, and you're going to be on camera. If you come on Zoom, you could be in the Zoom room, but in the Zoom room, if you're not on screen, you can't get on camera. So I'm going to let people into the green room, mute all upon entry. And when they all come in, let's see. Admit all. Gallery. Take me out of there. Just a second. Unmute yourself. Go ahead. Unmute yourself in Zoom. Allah, what? You gotta unmute yourself. Okay, you have to turn off. Close this. Hello? Okay, I muted you. You need to turn off all the YouTube channels, everything else, because I'm getting feedback. Nope, I muted you. You're going to have to wait because you're getting feedback. Turn off all the YouTube channels and everything in the background. Guys, when you come on, ladies, when you come on, get out of the YouTube show. Get out of the YouTube show. When you come on Zoom, listen to the show through Zoom. Unmute yourself, please. Jesus Christ. Last time. Unmute yourself. He's not paying any attention. Okay, well, I'm going to the next person. I'm going to show you who I'm talking to. This is crazy. Lady, you. Unmute yourself. You, the lady on the screen, unfucking mute yourself. Well, let's just sit there and look at her. If you're not going to unmute yourself, we'll just look at you. I keep telling her to unmute herself, and she's like, oh, yeah, I'm tired of y'all. You act like y'all can't use a computer. Oh, unmute myself. What is that? Oh! All right. So to the person in the green room with no picture. Oh, yeah, you get to go bye-bye. All right. See, what I find with a lot of modern women today is you want it all. You want to be able to go to college, get your master's, get your bachelor's.
I'm a PhD.
Get your PhD, go live this wonderful Sex in the City lifestyle, go hang out and go to great restaurants and eat sushi and drink wine and have great shopping activities and go out with your girlfriends on the weekends and then all of this and then you want some guy to come along at age when you turn 27 to 30 years old and you want him to come along, sweep you off your feet and pay your college debt? Pay your college, because here's the thing: most of you guys have useless degrees, degrees in humanity. Who wants to pay your college debt? I gotta ask a question. An alpha female is a woman who's making about $200,000 or more. You cannot be an alpha female netting less than one. I'll give you at 150. 150, and that needs to be in Dallas dollars, Houston dollars, Atlanta dollars. See, a lot of women call themselves alpha, and you're like making $75,000 a year. Go ahead, unmute yourself. Idea. Hello. Hello, how are you? Good. How old are you?
Can you hear me?
How old are you?
Me, I'm 28.
All right. So we're talking tonight. We're talking about alpha females and high value men. And what are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
What are you looking? Are you looking at the screen? What are you looking at?
I am looking at the Zoom.
Okay.
In
So
Zoom.
okay, cool. We're talking about high value men and alpha females. Okay. What do you got on topic?
So I actually used to date this guy who claimed to be high value. He even claimed to know you. And I was like,
Okay.
dude, you don't know Kevin Sam. I don't believe that.
Well, people can claim all kind of stuff, but what do you have on?
The top and
Yeah, you're borging.
she always told me like get that. I'm almost there.
Okay, you're borging. I don't know what's going on with your collection. You're kind of borging, so I had to mute you. Let's try to do that again. Unmute yourself, because you were kind of. All right, you're 28. You were 28, and you were saying what?
Yeah, so my mom is always she's been a single mother for the majority of my life. She has pretty much told me like get your degree, and as a her daughter, of course I listened to her. I got my degree. I have a little bit of dating experience, but not really. But I guess I thought I was alpha because I was getting the degrees, but really I'm not. So my whole thing on your topic is how do I guess everyone's trying to call me a beta, which is fine by me, but how do
I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand why you ladies just come in and ramble. What is the question?
So the question is basically like, what do I do in order to feminize myself more? A lot of people treat me as an alpha, but I'm really not.
What do you mean a lot of people treat you as an alpha? What is that?
They're just too afraid to approach me because they think I'm too masculine
How do you know that?
or too afraid to talk to me.
How do you know that's why they are afraid to talk to you, or why they don't want to talk to you? How do you know
I've
that?
had guys even slide hands and just be like you're way too alpha, or you're way too you got these degrees, I'm threatened by you. And
What kind of degrees do you have?
I'm sorry?
Can you not hear me? What kind of degree do you have?
I have a degree in business, and then I'm getting my MBA in marketing.
So why is that? That's not that's not intimidating.
It's a degree only because I'm a curator, content curator, so.
Okay. So what you're saying doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm sorry, I can barely, hold on. Let me
What?
turn my volume up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on your side. Did anybody understand what she's saying? That I'm too alpha and these guys don't want to approach me because I'm such an alpha female and they're intimidated by my one degree? I'm like, how do you know if they're intimidated? Maybe they just don't like you. I don't know, but you can't.
No, I mean it's
No, no. But
I
the
get
thing is, I'm
okay,
asking.
okay.
Okay,
Yes.
when you come in saying, who's told you I don't talk to you because of your degrees and your alpha female status?
A few have told my friends more often. So it would be kind of like a immature guy who I guess wants to talk to me, but instead talks to my friend because they're too nervous or something or scared.
Right. So you attract. So the only men that approach you in your world are guys who are immature and have to talk to your friends. What about the kind of men that you want? Why don't they approach you?
You know what? Um, I don't know, but what I
How,
can
how tall
say
are
is
you?
that
How tall are you?
I'm 5'1",
Dress size.
6,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
145.
You're 5'1"?
Yeah,
Dress.
I have
Hold on.
muscles.
Okay. I'm just asking. Okay. And what would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? Just your face. Fresh face out of the shower. You can't use 7. No makeup. No hair extensions or anything like that.
Maybe an adjustable 6.
Okay. And why would a man not approach you if you were that? Why the kind of men you want not approach you if you were what you think you are? An
I
adjustable
have
6.
also been told that I give off like a I'm already in a relationship vibe. That's what people have told me as well.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I've had a hard time communicating with you, even understanding what you're talking about. Um, and men don't really approach women um, who they don't understand.
Mhm.
I'm talking about, but at a glance. I'm talking about. Why don't the kind of men you want approach you? They can't know any of the. They cannot know who you are, your personality, or anything like that until after they approach you, right?
Mhm.
Then why do you think they don't approach you?
Um, I don't know. It's more of like I did watch your video about like kind of hanging out at the spots that
No,
the people
no,
you
no,
want to
no.
attract hang out.
But
So
but
I'm
no
starting
no
to do
no
that
no no no
as
no 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 no
New York
no
opens
no
up.
no 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 no
So
no 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 no. Cart before the horse. If you go out, you leave your home. Why don't the kind of men you want approach you anywhere?
well, in my home, I kind of I live in Williamsburg, but it's not
I know
the
where it is. I know where it is. I know where it is. So let me try it this way. What kind of men would you like to deal with?
I want a Henry, I guess you call it.
A high earner, not rich yet. How much would you like him to make?
Yes.
How much would you like him to earn annually?
80K is good for me.
$80,000 in New York City.
I'm sorry?
$80,000 in New York City.
Right. But I would also like to uh make around 80 myself.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you that this has been a difficult conversation. I don't know if you're having audio problems or not, but the only thing that's consistent about any of us is us. And if you're finding, have you ever approached the kind of man you're talking about? See, so they don't approach you,
Absolutely.
and have you been able to exchange information and go on a date with these men?
Absolutely.
And then why didn't it work out?
That's up to them. I really don't.
No, 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 no. It's not
I,
up to them. No, it's not
okay.
up to them. No, it's not. Because one hand, the guys who approach you are betas, or they can't get their shit together. I asked you, why don't the kind of men you want approach you? You don't know. So I've gone to the other one. All right, what about when you approach them? Then we're getting somewhere. I've approached them. Have y'all exchanged information? Yes. Have you gone out? Yes. Then why can't you keep it going? And you said it's on them. It's not.
Um,
It's not just on them.
no, you're right. You're completely correct.
But that's not what you said.
Okay. So,
What I'm showing guys is a lot of modern women really lack introspection. The problem's always external to them. They're perfect. They're fine in their minds. In
I
their
don't think
minds,
I'm perfect.
that's why I said they're fine in their minds. Because according to you, you're an adjustable six, and you're a dress size six, 5'1", weigh 145 pounds. All right, I don't know why many men wouldn't want that. And you can't tell me why, even when you approach a guy, it doesn't go. The first thing you said, it's on them. So the person that keeps getting stuck out in this is you.
Okay.
That's a problem for you to figure out. Something about you is turning men off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What does that mean, though?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm listening.
What do you mean? So- Something about you is turning men off. What do you think it could be? You're the one that goes on your dates. You're the one to talk to people. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time talking to you, and I'm being turned off in this conversation.
I understand. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a lot of dating experience, so that and
Yeah, but not having a lot of dating experience. You've talked about what the men don't do. You came in here and you said the problem with the men are beta. You're too alpha. You got these degrees and that. Da, 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 da.
no, no. My
That
mom always made me think I was too alpha.
I'm listening to what you said, and your mom ain't going on these dates.
Well, but my mom was like, get the degrees.
All right. Clueless. I'm too alpha. It's my mom. It's the men. I'm an adjustable six. Yeah, okay, whatever. Shout out to the Bonnet crew. What up with the laydown gang? How you doing?
Oh yeah, I just got off work.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
So there's only like 25,000 people on here.
it's okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you for having me on here.
All right, no problem.
Um,
I mean,
I just had like one question.
well,
Um,
hold on. We're talking about alpha females and high value men. Okay.
mhm,
Are you an alpha female?
I've been told I was,
Uh huh. So you must be
but
tired from all that work you've been doing as alpha female.
um,
I'm really just trying to
yeah,
understand, honestly, why you came in here laying down.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Have a little respect for my show and the people here. How old are you?
I'm 24.
What's the question you have?
So my question is, we talked about high value men. Not high value men, but high value females. I always thought that our high value females were like our leaders, like such as our Vice Lady President, like Michelle Obama or Oprah.
Vice Lady President? Who?
I'm sorry,
Vi-
the first vice, the first
Pre-
vice
oh, Vice
president.
President? Okay, okay, yeah.
Like I look at them as they broke like women that broke boundaries.
No.
Um,
Who are they valuable
no,
to?
Women like me and like women that's like who wants to set the standards of being better for yourself. So
Okay, but hold on. You want to be like Michelle Obama or Kamala Harris?
yeah, very inspiring women. Yeah, I look up to them.
Uh huh. Are your mother and father married?
My stepfather and mother are married. My father's deceased.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, those women, Kamala Harris, inspiring for what? Because she's the vice president? So you have to be a vice president or a first lady to be inspiring.
Well, to be an alpha female, that's how I look up to them that way.
How
That's
can
why I
you be
thought alpha.
how can you be an alpha female if you're married to the president?
Because it's about serving the people, like the community, and just
Mm-hmm.
hmm, how- it's almost like being like a backbone for your president and serving the community and such.
Really? So, um, basically, what she's saying is
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.
the whole myth of the strong, independent, backbone black woman. What other race of women are the backbone of their community?
Mm, I'm not sure.
What other race of women are strong and independent?
I think it's just our race.
Hmm. And where are black women socioeconomic status in the dating market?
Kind of low.
Kind of low? I need more precision.
Is it 10%?
Who's lower?
Is it black women?
Socioeconomic status and in the marital dating market. Yes, who's lower?
Black women, black families, black marriages.
No, who's lower than black women in this regard?
I'm unsure.
Well, you said they're pretty low, so I'm saying since they're pretty low, who's lower?
The black woman.
There she. That's right. The black woman's at the bottom. Black marital rate. Black women are the only group to have a higher divorce rate than a marriage rate, with nearly 31 divorces per 1,000 married women aged 15 and older, and only 17.3 marriages per unmarried women. How can you be the backbone of any community if you're not building families?
You're right. You can't be the backbone of the community if you're not building families.
So while I understand those may be aspirational figures, is that really something that we should be telling our women to aspire to?
No, sir.
Because Kamala Harris's husband, who's he?
I know who he is, but I don't know his name.
Is he a black man?
No, sir.
All right. So alpha female is a misnomer concept. It's another way of aggrandizing this strong, independent, I don't need no. Alpha females don't really exist. High value females are women who are valuable to other people, not just themselves. They're appealing and attractive. They have a comforting character. They're discerning and disciplined. They're loyal and liberating. They're enthusiastic, and they're very enthusiastic and I'd say ecstatic. But bottom line is, and it really has less to do with her socioeconomic status really doesn't even have as much to do with her looks. High value women are selfless. They care about their husband, their children, and understand that. Let's just ask you, what's it, whether you're Christian or not, what is a female's biological purpose on this planet? What is that?
The bottom line is,
To help.
Okay, now you're listening. Now you're listening to the YouTube.
I'm sorry, it had restarted itself. You said
Okay.
they're here to
What is
to
the
help out.
female? The female. But I'm asking you, what's the female's ultimate purpose on the planet?
To help take care of the man and his children. His
I know
legacy.
that's what I mean. I think the female. But I'm asking, what do you believe? Because what I'm hearing is these aspirational people, and they're important, granted, but is that really what our women are? Is that the only women that are important? See, we always go to those women, and we don't look at the women who actually are choosing to be wives and mothers and the first teachers of the children and actually working in the communities we talk about. We go to politics and stuff like that. So, but appreciate the conversation, young lady. Bye bye.
I thank you.
Um, All right. So, and no disrespect to Kamala Harris. I mean, Kamala Harris, not my particular cup of tea. But, I mean, we automatically go to, Michelle Obama. My personal opinion, Michelle Obama was damn near a co-president. What other first lady played such a vocal out front role? Did Michelle Obama, as in her role as first lady, elevate Barack? Or did she look more like his equal? But the funny thing is, when you have non-black presidents, white presidents, their wives are in a complete elevation role. We know how that goes. All right. Mo Misha. Hello?
Hi. Oh, I'm on camera. What's up, world? What's up, America? There's a delay. Can you see that? There's like a delay.
Don't you come in here doing that shit.
What'd I do?
Acting a goddamn fool.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix my camera.
Let you fix your attitude. How you gonna come in here talking like that?
I was happy. I'm happy that you had me on. Look,
That
I
does
have a
no.
point.
That's how old are you?
Kevin, you act like you've never been.
How old are you?
I'll be 40 in November.
All right. Ma'am, this show is seen by hundreds of thousands of people.
Right.
You're representing the image of black women when you come in here.
Absolutely.
And you're 40?
Yes, I'm 40 with teenagers.
Then please act like it.
I apologize. Can I make a point?
Sure. What do you have something on the
Okay,
topic?
you were talking
Do you have
about
something on the
alpha
do you have
women.
something on the topic? Alpha females, high value men. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. We were talking about the last young lady was talking about the bottom of what women other than black women carry the backbone of their families and allows them to maneuver as such. And I was saying that the Latino women are strong women who carry the backbone. Like back in the annexation of Texas, Hispanic women fought in the war. My point is going back to alpha, I
Where's
consider
your
myself
husband?
an alpha woman.
Where's your husband? Where's your husband?
No, I have a point. Can I finish the point? No, let me finish the point.
I'm
Kevin,
asking
let me
you.
finish the point.
But I'm going to ask you. Where's your husband? Because you got kids,
I'm
right?
single.
You got kids?
Yes, I have two kids.
Uh-huh.
Two teenagers.
Two teenagers, but how many fathers?
By
That's
one
hard.
man.
One man. Why didn't
He's
you
a
guys
noob.
choose?
He's a noob
Why?
like you.
He's what?
He's a noob like you.
No, he's not like me.
He's a Kappa Alpha Psi. He went to school and he pledged. He's a frat brother. He may not be your chapter, but he's in the K Psi family.
Oh my God.
What? What did I do? I could have been an AKA. I probably should have been a
No,
Zeta.
no. I think no. Ma'am, that Latino women don't walk around being separate from their men.
They fought in the war.
I don't give a shit about fighting in the war. That's one. You read that and you got that on a fortune cookie and a Cracker Jack. So what? They fought in the
I
war.
live in a Latino community. And
Did
most
you hear
of the
what I
women are
said? They don't.
in the city.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy.
I'll make you famous.
Flash.
Hear my womanly roar. Yeah.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman!
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you?
You
A
know what?
long
I
time
am a
ago.
strong,
And
independent
what did I say
woman.
what happened when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Luther, are you angry with me?
Damn!
And this is what we've got. This is what we got. I'm gonna let you just stay there. I'm just let you stay there. Welcome to World Star.
I was trying to focus the camera. Okay.
Welcome to
Okay,
World
are
Star.
we there? Okay. So, no, what I was saying is the only person I feel threatened by sometimes, going back to alphas, because Latinas here in San Antonio, they're alphas.
You shouldn't have been talking
All the
shit.
women that- White women are alpha women.
Woman, get back in here and make me a sandwich.
You're killing me, Kevin.
Did I not make myself clear?
I was gonna make a point. You're doing good. I'm proud of you. You're doing so good.
Now go home and get
So
your
proud of
fucking
you.
shine box.
You're not hanging up on me. I'm proud of you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm proud of you. You're doing so good. You're actually letting me talk. I was saying that Jennifer Lawrence.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it!
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.
I like to hear a woman make a lot of sound.
Flash.
Hear my womanly roar. Yeah.
I rebuke.
I'm here.
It burns! Oh, it burns! Oh.
Whatever, I'll do what I want. Whatever, I'll do what I want.
How embarrassing! How embarrassing!
That was pathetic.
You will respect my authority.
Still much to learn, you have.
This will teach you to listen to authority.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Well, we've just been inundated with ignorance. We've just been
Well, it is
sound bombed with foolishness. So hopefully, this will be a better representation of black women.
well, hey, it's definitely entertaining, that's for sure.
That's something.
Well,
So
I don't know.
go ahead. I was going to say alpha females and high value men.
Well, honestly, I just turned it on about 10 minutes ago. I just tune in sometimes because I enjoy your content. So I don't know exactly what the topic is right now or
Oh,
what the question is.
what I'll do is I'll have you fall back while I get some other people in here. Hold on. So yeah, see, this is what I find interesting that people often say, "Oh, he's so mean to women and this and that and blah blah blah." One laying down in the bed, other coming in here acting a smooth zip damn fool. And she actually thinks that's going to, I'm going to make money off of that. Not that I want to make money off of that, but it will make money. Because unfortunately, so many of our women would rather be a buffoon and a clown than have a conversation. So if that's what you want to do, I'll do it with you. Just a second. I see you. I see you in the Shayla. We're coming next. I can't see your head, so I don't do that. If I can only see your head, I don't do that. Trail. Hello.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes. Do you have me on in the background?
No.
Okay. How are you?
How are you?
I'm well. How old are you?
37. How old are you?
Yeah, we don't do that here. Yeah, don't come in here acting stupid, because I got little patience for stupid shit. That's why I muted your stupid ass. Go on back and play with your dog. I ain't got time to play with you. Matter of fact, why don't you go comb your hair before you come over here talking shit? Look at this. Look at this. Look at another one. Another one. Look at this. Somebody come get their auntie. Look at this. That 5 head. God damn. She got a sunroof on that motherfucker. People talk about my hairline. What we gonna do with this right here? Wow. Wow. And she talking like a mom. Oh, nah. You're right. That's right. Mike Epps, come get your cousin in. Look at her. She talking. Mm-hmm.
I rebuke.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna sit there and talk. Uh-huh. Look at her left. No wedding ring on there. Sit up there on that dirty ass leather couch. Mad about what? Just look at her. Look at her. Just hostile. I'll be hostile too. Who want to go out with that? Look at her. I'll take you out to Taco Bell. You can get the Nacho Bell Grande. You can get the Nacho Bell Grande and the Gordita. Look at her. She just talking. Ooh, she's serving me. You got
Whatever.
it. That's right, girl. You tell him. Luther, are you You tell him,
I
sis.
told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Cause I told you.
You tell him, girl. Get
And
him.
when did I
Get
tell you?
him.
A long
I
time
can't
ago.
stand
And
it.
what
She
did
like,
I say?
I
What
hate
happened when I
you.
told you?
I hate
Exactly
your
what
whole
just
thing.
happened.
Uh-huh.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her go.
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.
Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her go.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman!
Look at her go. Look at her go.
Vaginas are great.
Did you have one of those? Or did you put it, get it out? Did you got one? Go put it, get it out of the shop.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Look at her. She mad. Ooh, she hostile. She like, I got muted before I got a chance to get my shit off. I got muted before I got a chance to get my shit off. Come on, girl. And she just talking.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Cause I told
Everybody,
you.
put 99 cents in
And
there.
when did I tell you? A long time ago.
If you're enjoying
And
the
what
show,
did I say what happened when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
if you're enjoying the show, put 99 cents in the super chat. Look at her. Wow. Woo. Hey, you don't have to worry about her getting her eyebrows microbladed. Look at her. She pissed. Somebody go get her another grape swisher. Get somebody else get her another grape swisher and a bottle of reunion. Look at her. Look at this. This is the best shit ever. This is the best shit ever.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro. You shouldn't have been talking shit.
And they mad. Woo, she's hostile.
God damn it.
I know. I didn't do it on purpose. Look at her.
I'll make you famous.
I'm Poe baby. She don't even know she can't be heard.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it!
She about to just get up and start sea walking. She about to get up and start crip walking. Oh, this is worth the price of admission. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Woo! I'd buy that for $1. Who would not want one of these alpha females? You could have one of these lovely queens too. For the low price of $49.95, straight to your door, Motown presents Queen in the Box. For the low price of $49.95 and one green card, we will get you your own queen. Comes with her own natural hair. Hairline back to here, but it's still there. You get to choose from either model you want. You can get...
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.
Or you can get...
Hear my womanly roar.
Or the very popular...
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say what happened when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
And if you're into discounts or factory recalls, we have some of these on clearance.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman!
All come with the ability to possibly...
Get back in here and make me a sandwich.
However, not guaranteed.
Did I not make myself clear?
Instructions will be included. But luckily for you, they all come with one thing standard.
Vaginas are great.
Maybe a little used. Maybe not. But we will include one infinity gauntlet, one reality stone, so you can rejuvenate it, make it good as new. Send $49.95 to P.O. Box Kiss my left toe.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
You can't beat me. You can't beat me with your hostile anger and your white tee. In my 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 white tee. Hey, even Lenny is like, damn, did you? She like, damn, all that panting and huffing and puffing. She probably wore herself out. She's like, I got to go get me another pack of Newports after this shit. She was like, I had to get me another pack of Newports after this. Oh, she's back. She's back. Hey, you want to come back for round 2? She's back, everybody. Hey, did you at least get some curtains? Somebody sent her some money for some curtains. Turn to the side. Turn to the side so we can see the edges. Oh, Lord, I'm right there. Don't do that. Don't do that. See? Right there. Ooh, I'd be mad. I'm going to hell. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I'm going to hell. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, God.
I'll make you famous.
Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, she leaned forward at the right time. I am divine.
I rebuke.
Oh my God. The demon of the edges. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She went back in and got a little sign and everything. Oh my God. Look at her. She mad as hell. Oh my God. Don't get so angry. Don't get so angry. I guess you figured I'll write it on the sign. That way I'll get to him. I want you to stay right there. I want you to stay right there. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all had to see y'all's cousin over there act the fool. Y'all see y'all cousin Julia? Julia, you see her over there acting the fool? Did you see her, Julia, over there just acting a straight fool? Just sad. Okay, you're gonna have to unmute yourself, Julia. Unmute yourself. Hello. Do you see her?
Kevin.
Do you see over there? She just mad. She just mad. Look at I'm if y'all want some comic entertainment, look over there. Look at over there, Dub C little niece. Dub C little niece over there. She is acting a fool. What we got going on? Seriously though. What do you got for me?
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
I was just thinking about why you were saying there's no such thing as an alpha female. And I think maybe because they're different definitions of what an alpha is, and just maybe wanted to hear a bit more about what your definition is.
Oh, I didn't bring the term alpha female out. Women have been calling themselves alpha females recently. And you've never heard of the term alpha female?
No, I have. So when you say there's no such thing as an alpha, because I have always associated it with, a girl boss, women who are really assertive and go-getters. But then on the flip side, I think sometimes you can be that without being termed an alpha, because we all have to be,
right,
a
but
leader and assertive.
where females really truly okay. The whole alpha beta designation, where does it come from?
Animal Kingdom?
Yes.
Yeah.
And being an alpha female means what? A leader among women?
Sometimes, but I think in this day
outside of hyenas. And hyenas are the only bass-aquid species on the planet that works this way. Alpha females lead who? You can say it.
In the Animal Kingdom, they lead other women, yes.
And who? and
Their children.
offspring. Thank you. So why in the world we try to take the one species that's bass backwards, hyenas, and try to map the alpha designation onto humanity? It's not typically what alpha females do.
I think when it comes to like families and rearing children, that makes sense. But now with women in the workforce, I think.
Yeah, and what are women leading in the workforce?
Sorry?
And what are women leading in the workforce in mass?
Other adults?
Women are not proportionally to your gender in positions of leadership.
True.
See, we say alpha female as if because women have been able to gain positions in corporate structures and things like that, that it changes the nature of who women are. It doesn't. And in mass, if you're going to be an alpha female, you're going to be a leader of women and men, you got to show me that woman. Where is she?
What about female warriors and like military women?
Okay,
How do you classify that?
what warriors, what female warriors are you talking about?
Oh, I mean, look, you hear of, Joan of Arc, and I'm
Joan
Zimbabwean.
of Arc was not a war. She was not a warrior. That was divinity.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know her background, but I can speak from like I'm Zimbabwean, and we had like a matriarchal leader who led the liberation struggle. Was one of the kings in the liberation struggle.
One.
Sorry.
One. It's not the no. So my point is, this is how far you got to go to make this shit work.
Yeah. Okay.
Joan of Arc. Lead women, lead children. You're not going to lead men. And that's the problem. Alpha females think they lead men. And men don't like alpha, especially alpha males, high value men. They don't really dig alpha females because they lack the one thing that men want: femininity. But I'm gonna get on to the next person. I'm gonna get on to the next person. Appreciate it.
All right.
Aunt Dub C. Aunt Dub C. She mad. She like, ugh. She sent her. No, bring your note back, ma'am. I want her to bring her note back. Darn it. I wanted her to bring her note back. Okay. Oh, you look like a dude. I can't put a guy on my screen. Are you a guy? If I can't tell, I'm not putting you on here. So that won't work. I'll put you in the green room, no? Hi, Paris. I mean, oh Lord, you back again? You're not coming back on my show after you made yourself look like a complete fool. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time on World Star, man. You're not coming back on my show anymore. You might as well leave the green room. I don't know why people think they can just come over here and become over here in this clown and then come back and forth as they wish. Not gonna happen. Paris, hi. After you made yourself look like a complete fool. Oh, hi Paris. You gotta mute your YouTube in the background. Enjoy your time on World Star. Paris, you gotta mute YouTube. You gotta mute all those shows in the back. Gianna, I don't know who that is sitting next to you, but I don't do couple shows. Hello?
Hi.
I'm looking at a man. Is that a man and a woman in there? I don't do that. Hey, how are you?
Doing well. How you doing?
I am good. Navigating this foolishness tonight. I see you, Jackie Doll over there. I see you. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 32.
All right. What do you got for me on the topic? Alpha females and the foolishness that is ensued tonight.
Well, I mean, I feel the ladies as well, I feel like I might have had, what you would consider a high value relationship that I got out of. Uh-huh. And I know that part of what I did wrong was be too masculine, know? Yeah.
Why?
Well, I have a son.
Okay.
He's almost 15. I had him very young. So it takes me a while just to let that part go, because I've always played both roles.
Okay, but my question: if you have a son, why didn't you marry the father? I always ask that question.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I had him very young. I was 17 and
Okay.
I was making childish decisions. Yeah.
All right. Okay. But I often hear women who have children very young. The children often become reasons for lots of things. So you had a son, so they put you in your masculine.
Mm, I'm also shedding the female energy that I had growing up as well. Just realizing that I don't have to do it that way.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I was raised with a lot of masculine women, and so
Okay.
I'm just trying to release that.
Well, I
I
hold
think.
on.
Hmm.
You raised a lot. I know that there was a hard face. Okay, so have you got any kind of therapy or anything? Because I don't understand why women get into their masculine outside of a survival thing. But you can still be a mother, a single mother, and not get into your masculine. And I'm hearing you were saying you're raised around a lot of women, the women masculine.
Yeah. My parents are married. My dad is definitely, he's the provider, but my mom, he lets her, kind of
Okay,
be the
hold on.
star, run the show.
I'm gonna get one of these people over here too.
Okay,
Jackie.
cool.
Okay, hold on. Jackie, unmute yourself. Hello.
Hello, hi Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
I'm 37.
All right. What do you got for me on the topic? High value men and alpha females.
Okay, so as far as alpha female, honestly, I've never heard of that term.
Really?
But yeah, I've never heard that term. But I will say that just based on how you described it,
Mhm.
I would say that I was probably once an alpha female,
Uh-huh.
and it just got exhausting. To be honest with you, it got exhausting. And
Does this sound familiar, Paris?
I'm sorry.
I'm talking. I have somebody else on the line too. Paris, does that sound familiar?
Yes,
Being an
yes,
alpha female get exhausting. Being masculine get exhausting.
yeah, it does.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm listening. I'm talking to two people at the same time saying similar things. Go ahead, Jackie.
Okay, so yeah, so I was a entrepreneur from the age of 26 as a hairstylist.
Okay.
And honestly, I was a hairstylist since I was about 12 years old. So
Uh-oh.
I've been,
Hairstylist,
yeah.
those professions
Yeah,
in men
we
divorce.
know, Kevin, because I defend you every day behind my chair. I got to tell people, but honestly, I'm one of those that also keep it, I'm very honest. If you want my opinion, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I don't volunteer it, but I do give it to them raw shot. But I will say that I was an alpha female and working extremely hard, and it just got really tiring. And I
Do you have
didn't
any
have to
children?
do it.
Do you have
No, I
any
don't have
children?
any children. No.
Okay. So your clients are what percentage of your clients are married women?
I would say a high percentage actually. I would I would say at least 60%. I have more married clients than non-married clients, and I would say because I work with older women more than
Okay.
likely. I always work with older women since I was young,
Uh-huh.
so my clientele is more mature. And
Paris, I'm coming back to you. Paris, what do you want now? After you recognize this masculine alpha female thing is not getting you the outcomes you want, what's different?
Well, now I realize the importance of stepping into the feminine role. I just want to feel comfortable doing so, you
Okay,
know.
what does that mean? What does
um,
that mean, comfortable?
Protected, feeling safe to relax a little bit and just be the woman,
It's
you
not our
know.
job. It's not our job to protect you when you're not ours. You have to be in the feminine role in order to get the protection. If you're in your masculine, you're going to draw feminine. Feminine women draw protection. You ladies often want the masculine man to come in and protect you, then you want to drop down to feminine. That's not how it works. You have to go feminine and wait for the protection.
Right.
You wouldn't happen to be
I'm
a
like,
religious person, would you? You
I
wouldn't
mean, I
happen to
grew up in church. Do
would
I
you,
do?
but are you a practicing Christian?
I go to church,
All right,
but
so that's that faith stuff you talk about. The evidence of things hoped for. Faith is the what?
yeah,
Substance
believing
of things
in.
hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you got to step into your feminine on faith that the masculine will show up if you truly believe in the God you say you do.
Okay.
Instead of asking for guarantees because you don't need much faith if you get a guarantee, right?
Okay.
I rebuke.
Dominus Omus. All right, appreciate it, Ma. Hope it all works out for you. Jackie, back to you. All right. So you stand on your square. You tell folks that this masculine stuff is tiring. What do you want out of life now?
Well, what I want out of life, I'm actually on the road to designing it, but I did wanted to comment because I didn't really want to make it about me, but I don't mind speaking about me. But if you don't mind, I wanted to comment like what was that changing point and what I seen in my mom that I didn't take heed to, that I later learned like, oh wow. So
Take
my
about 30
mom,
seconds to a minute to do that.
okay, so I'll do it real quick. So honestly, with me being in that masculine energy, I had to go stay at my mom for a while. My mom and my dad, my mother was like a housewife, and my dad basically, you know, paid away. My mother did all the cleaning and cooking and everything. And when I was young, I looked at it as like she always like catering to him, and I didn't really understand it, you know. And for me, in my mind, I was like, I want to make my own money. I want to have my own business because I'm not trying to do that. And that was just really my mentality. And even my grandmother did it too, you know. But once I had to stay at my mom's house when I had a flood in my house, I stayed there for about a week, and you know I had company there, and she just served everyone. And honestly, I looked at it as it was regular. And she would tell me, "You better fix that man his plate." And you know, I didn't realize that she was grooming me to be that type of woman.
So I
You
got a
know,
question.
and
I got a question for you because I often hear this from women who mother was a who served her man and served the family. That's how women show love. So
yeah.
did the women before that. How did you get that message translated to you that that was weak?
I didn't see it as weak. I just seen it as
Okay, not something to aspire to.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, I definitely appreciate it. I grew up in the 80s when that was the crack era. And my mother took in a lot of children. And like you, I was listening to one of your shows when you were saying, what does women owe to the community? And my mother I have so many cousins that's not really my blood. My mother took in a lot of kids. And you know, every Sunday we had like
Did
this
you think
big
your mother
dinner.
was did you think your mother was strong?
Yeah, I think that my mother is extremely strong.
Do you
And
think that now or did you think that when you were a teenage girl?
no, I thought it didn't as well, because you know, she still had that backhand. And you know,
No, because
she
what I'm trying,
disciplined us.
what I try to get is I try to understand where our women are getting the message that loving your family and loving your man is a diminishment to
Well,
where
I think what it is that they don't a lot of people don't really see it, right? You know, it's not something that's really common in you know, I don't want to say in the black community, but like I was kind of like the only one that grew up with my dad.
but
And
I see it both ways. I see it with women who don't see it and women like yourself who do see it. I just see more of you guys reject it, and I'm not understanding why. Why reject it? Because now you can see that how beneficial it is as you're an
yeah.
adult woman. But why reject it outright as when
I
you were
don't
in your
know. That's all right. I would say for me, why I reject it, because I always go back to this situation that I seen. I was about 10 years old, and I was going to the store, and this guy came out the train station, and he was on a phone. And this is like when the old big flip phones was out. And he
okay.
was on a phone with a female. He was like, you can't even wipe your ass without me because I bought a tissue for your ass. And you can't even, and he talked to her so low.
But one woman, ma'am, can
Yeah, it is.
okay. So that makes no sense.
I
You
know
have
that
a
doesn't,
life.
but
Listen. You have a lifetime of mother's love, wifely love, a lifetime of grandmotherly love, and in one happenstance instant, a moment in time, changed and made you want to reject it. I
it
don't
wasn't
think.
just the one thing. It was things that I also seen. I would say like Even, you know, in my
Our
household,
culture is made. Our culture has set you guys up to reject it. That's what it comes down to.
I will
Because we
say
made it
that
easy.
too.
Because
It did make it easy.
because there's no reason a woman like yourself shouldn't have been following in your mother and your grandmother's footsteps if it was something to aspire to. So we can find things to justify what we did, but it's really our culture. Our culture. I don't need no man. I don't need this. I don't need that. And then the
Well, I
funny
never
thing,
felt like I didn't need no man because in my
well,
family, the men
but where
are
is he
very
at? But
strong.
where is he at?
My man is in the other room working.
Cool, cool. Y'all get there. You go.
Oh.
As long as you got one. Now go
Yeah,
ahead.
listen.
Okay, go ahead and get married and make some babies.
We about to.
All right, then. Peace out, sis.
Alrighty.
All right. Yeah, y'all got that New York energy will probably throw a lot of y'all off. You just gotta learn how to talk and move around. All right. I don't know who is this. This is like a couple. I don't know why I got a couple on here, man. I don't do couples. I don't do that. So at the end of the day, here's what it comes down to. I knew this high value men, alpha female thing was going to bring out some people who don't like the concept of being alpha doesn't get you what you want as a woman. Being opinionated, strong, and aggressive, and it only gets you so far. I challenge you all to go find the women in our community who have gone who have gone to the highest heights of career possibility. I'm going to say this. I can't factually back this up, but I think there's a glass ceiling in many places. There's a glass ceiling for single men in corporate America. You have to be married or have been married to ascend to certain places, because you don't tend to see men who are unmarried at these realms. And all I'm saying is, are you getting the outcome worth your return? Are you getting the return on investment? Because far too many of our women are giving their life, their actual life, to companies, organizations, and governments and getting nothing back other than a thank you. They're walking off with the rewards. You work on somebody's campaign, they get that. You get a pat on the head and a Scooby snack. I mentioned the National Organization for Women, Miss America, Phyllis Schlafly, Betty Verdin, and all this other stuff back when Gloria Steinem was starting that magazine and all this other stuff. And you go back and look at all those non-black women in that movie, and the majority of them were married. But the one person I want you to go look up is the lady that plays Crazy Eyes on Orange is the New Black. She played Shirley Chisholm in that movie. I felt the worst for Shirley Chisholm because that one black woman was out there like a crash test dummy for the entire women's movement. The women's movement is not your movement, black women. Never has been. Feminism, I'm a feminist. Pisses women off when I say I'm a feminist, because feminism is about one thing: female choice. Choosing to be this, choosing to be that. Housewife, president, whatever, it's choice. Equality and oppression and all this other kind of stuff has never been your issue with your men. Black men have never been in a position to subjugate you or oppress you or this or that. So what do we get? We get a long history of being able to be married, this and that. Shout out to Thomas Sowell. I would love to get him on this show so he can talk about what he's been writing about. And that man is 91. And you got to take that knowledge, got to get that knowledge out before it's all go read Thomas Sowell. Black Rednecks and White Liberals. Go read it. And ultimately, what is it saying? That the black folks know how to do this. But between the 60s and the 70s, when Lyndon Baines Johnson came in with the Great Society, black women were sold. Women's rights is civil rights. And I personally believe until a large number of black women in our country go look and understand and come to terms with what can be called the original sin to realize that this is where historically, where the facts and the documents and the data show the largest breakdown. Daniel Patrick Moynihan's research came along at the same time. Basically, education has never been something that is going to free you from your men. You should be using that to work with your men. Why do you need alpha female? I don't hear Asian women talking about alpha females. I don't hear Hispanic women talking about alpha females. I don't hear Middle Eastern women talk about alpha females. I gotta be honest. I can't. If I have heard of a Caucasian woman or white woman speaking of alpha female, I can't recall it. But I hear this coming from black women. Well, learn this and learn this well. High value men don't want alpha females. Alpha females tend to attract, how do I want to say that? You're not getting the outcomes you want. I don't want to make something as a proclamation. Now, what's the problem? If you're already an alpha female, what's the young ladies choose? You can't have it all. Nobody can have it all. Do you want this career? How far up do you want to go? How much money do you want to make? And here's the question. How much do you want to risk? Shout out to Dr. Jordan Peterson. Yes, men get middle management, executive management, upper management, because as a man, you have to be willing to dedicate yourself to specializing in something for 10, 20, 30 years, working long hours, competing against the best of the best. And men who do this are not going to just give it up because women should be represented there. You're going to have to compete. Ladies, if you are not really trying to get to be a partner in a law firm, own your own private practice, you aren't really trying to get out here and compete against the market, what are you doing? The majority of women go to school for something in humanities. Less than 8% of women are in science, engineering, technology, or math, infrastructure stuff. So if you do that, medicine, law, the bulk of women go to school for humanities or then business. You're not revolutionizing a market. You're not disrupting a market. That means the majority of you, just like the majority of men, are going to do a job. That does not make you alpha. Because you can be a high 5-figure earner does not make you alpha. Stop buying into the myth of the alpha female. Because the only ones that really suffer, the people, I don't want to say the only ones, the people who suffer the most are the women at the bottom. Socioeconomically, relationally. I'm going to say this again for the cheap seats. I'm going to put it up again. Black marital rate. Black women are the only group to have a higher divorce rate than a marriage rate. Black women are the only group to have a higher divorce rate than a marriage rate. Black women are the only group to have a higher divorce rate than a marriage rate. Black women are the only group to have a higher divorce rate than a marriage rate. How do you build community, anything, without families? Don't worry about, have you been married? Who are you? And da-da-da-da. You this, you that. Higher divorce rate than the marital rate. Deal with the argument. That's the point. You don't want to deal with the argument because it's sobering. It's harsh. It's ugly. And there are no easy answers. What's the solution? The solution is to actually understand what came first, the chicken or the egg. Accountability from the women's side. You're going to have that. From at least a tipping point, a tipping percentage of women who understand that may have been given some bad information and led to making bad choices, but what are we going to do going forward? Because as men in general, black men in particular, continue to get themselves on the track, 51% of black men are single and childless, 64% are in the middle class. American Enterprise Institute, black men making it in America. Black men are doing good, just fine. Go back 30 years ago, cops, this, that, the stats were bad. 20, 30 years later, black men are trending in the right direction. Where are their counterparts? Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no children. If you look at black men and black women, equal numbers, and you throw in one more variable, black men with no children and black women with children, there are more black women with children than there are black men with no kids. That means when the average black man is going to look for a wife, she is already reproduced with somebody else. That is called a dual mating strategy. And too many men are hip to the fact of, you want me to go be a stepfather to this guy's kids? And they're saying, no bueno. Now, alpha females in this situation, oftentimes you take matters into your own hand. You go say, well, I'll do this. Freezing your eggs. It's not uncommon for these alpha female types to be the first ones to go freeze their eggs, and then next thing you know, they're sliding down somewhere, get the procedure done. Well, we can keep going and going and going. Look, alpha females, would it be better to be an alpha female, or would it be better to be a productive, competitive, successful man's wife? Would it be better to get out here and try to compete amongst men, or would it be better to cooperate with a man and let him go compete? That doesn't mean you get to stay at home. Right? 72% of mothers have to work in this country, full or part-time. So get over this notion that if I'm going to marry a man, he's going to pay all the bills and I get to stay at home and eat bonbons. No, you're going to get up and go to work unless you're in the top 30% of women or top 20% of women and go after the top 20% of men. I don't make the numbers, folks. But at the end of the day, you got to pick a lane. You got to pick a struggle. You got to pick something. And it is far better to be on the track to be a Henry, a high earner, not rich yet. It is far better to be on the track to be a high value man, a productive, competitive, successful man, than being any version of alpha female. One has life and potential. Other may have some social creature comforts, but what kind of longevity or legacy? For that matter, I think it's pretty clear. But all right, folks, we got through the computer issues. We got through this. We got through that. That's good. That's great. Back home. Shout out to to the ladies that came in acting a fool. Don't get mad if you're all over the internet tomorrow. You came in here and did that to yourself.
I'll make you famous.
Till next time. Peace. We're gone. I'm a PhD. She's a PhD.
Yes. I cannot say what's wrong or right. No. It's not hard to fool me. No.
Let me read some of these super chats. I can get to them. I can still see them. One love. We're on the march to 1 million. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button on the way out. You're going to make sure you join Wednesday night show. It's going to be Liddy in the city.
So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find no better one. Yeah. So
Y'all don't get them crip walking women out of my chat room.
before the moment flies. Ooh. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find no better one. Ooh.
Liddy in the city, Liddy in the city.
It's not a problem. No. 'Cause I know
I
what I'm
rebuke.
getting into.
Kevin, God damn it.
Nothing can stop me.
Pajamas are great.
I'm a THC.
Liddy in the city, Liddy in the city. Papa da, papa da, papa Liddy in the city. Oh, nothing like new glasses. New shoes. New shoes. Oh, I forgot. You're not supposed to care how you look at the man. Kiss my ass. Peace. We're gone.